Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, with the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile,
down, 18 Gator.
he'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. Here are the numbers for McDonald from a week ago. Well up over 100 yards, and one of those catches found his way into the end zone.
I do think he'll be hard-pressed to duplicate those numbers this week, though, because he's gotten their attention, so they will double him on every snap at a minimum. In some cases, they'll triple him.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. 2nd and 2. That's caught. The former USC Trojan, Xavier Grimble. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Coming into sack and Dominique Easley. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. They occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Okay.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a...
Is Juju injured? Shit, I think he got injured last game. Fudge. Yeah, he's hurt. Fuck. Come on, Juju.
2nd and 13. Back to throw. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. They'll set up to throw, eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Back to throw here. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Preston Brown gets him for a loss of a yard, and it will bring up 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
Hell no. That ain't happening. Got it. Fight 51. Fight 51. No chance.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he is going to go down. They sack him.
Up again.
Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 70 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Here's Connor. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Connor. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he finds McDonald. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Here we go. 60 or. Pilot, 64, weak. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 33 yards that time.
Ready.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
They'll look to throw here. Able to hit his tight end, Grimble. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. It's a quarterback sneak, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's their quarterback.
Let's go. Here we go. 60 outlaw. Give me that ball, defense. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And McDonald here over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Going deep here for... And this is caught. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Dez Bryant in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers, they brought...
On the set. You draw Corker. Shoot.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23.
And the Steelers first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking downfield for Dez. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 47 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Six yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. It's their quarterback taking it in. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. He keeps carrying the ball.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Gator. Snap.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Ready, ready.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
80 weapon.
They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McDonald. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Flushed out right. Bryant has it. And he's taken down inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Samuels, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As his...
Come on, set. 50, plant.
It's going to be a long day.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. It's caught by Moncrief. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They'll look to throw now on first down. Going deep here for Bryant. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. 2nd and 10. Moncrief brings it in. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30.
60 outlaw.
Push him back. Push him back.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught at the 8. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Let's go now. 30 base.
50 seconds to Mike.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Let's go.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Let's go.
23 yards, the final tally. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 35.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. The linebacker, Preston Brown, brings him down.
Alert 3. Alert 3.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's McDonald. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards. So tough to cover a big tight end like that.
It changes the chalk, as one of my coaches like to say, meaning the normal things don't apply. All right, you used to say, okay, there's a tight end going out. We're either going to put a big linebacker on him or maybe a safety and call it a day. Now, because of the strength of that position and the sheer number of catches that they make as well as their dexterity, sometimes you have to put a cornerback on him because he might be the primary guy going out for a pass. It changes what they do defensively, and it's usually not good for the defense.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, here's Samuels. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is... A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier.
Okay. Hello? Oh.
Well, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Start your week by installing your game plan.
dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. X3. 218, chop. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Set.
Back to throw. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it. Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Back to throw here. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. The numbers for Bryant last week, I asked him before the games, did you know that you were close to 200 last week? He said, oh, yeah, I knew I was right on the doorstep, just short of it, but a touchdown as well. Heck of a game.
I like that he was honest with you, because they always know. They keep track in their head. They understand their yardage. But how'd you like to be the defense this week? This was a week of open field tackling practice, because you know he's going to get his catches. The key is to limit him after the catch, put him on the ground.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. If there was one area that the coach emphasized in our pregame meeting, it was red zone offense.
In a sense I got from it, and I think you did as well, they weren't real happy with how they were executing previously, so they put a lot of time and effort into it, because getting points is paramount. Doesn't matter what you do otherwise, don't leave the red zone without putting points on the board.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now it's Connor. And now running right through him. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Conner with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams.
You ready?
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You remember?
Please grip.
The drive will start with Connor. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. They've got his man complete. 30, 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Vance McDonald.
Ready. 25 to Mike. 61. Matchbox lights.
Check.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got an open man. It's Washington. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. first down. It's Connor. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll run here with Connor. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner with his 2nd.
Here we go. 70, Indy.
We got 25 to Mike. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. He'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
So now then the penalty's got them set up with a 1st and goal. They'll set up to throw. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
Well,
Throw this way.
Here we go. Set. 60 or.
Let's go.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. Give him 30 yards there. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big game.
Complete to Bryant. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. They run with Connor. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Connor. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough 3rd and goal forthcoming.
80 weapons.
Y'all playing the wrong football. Shift! Watch the shift!
Ready?
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Set, ready? 60 outlaw.
Check back. Check back.
Set, go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The safety, Morgan Burnett, that time gets home for the sack. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. And he's got Moncrief. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 32-yard line. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Joe Schobert coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you got a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's...
And the pressure gets to him again.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down. But it's going to wind up incomplete. The veteran Morgan Burnett there.
General West.
Connor, do not fail.
They'll run on first down. Connor. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Again, a run with Connor. And some space here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll set up a throw. This is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Vance McDonald.
Technically, I did. Set 50, plant.
Watch the sled. Watch the sled.
Down.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. 2nd and long. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready? 90, Wolf.
They're going to look to throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this is Moncrief for the catch. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Dante. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Pittsburgh, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals.
Get out of here, Brady. No one likes you. You're not even with the Pats anymore. Yeah. Something wrong with your
How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin'. You look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch. I'ma shine out. Working hard. Yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on. Took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings. I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard. I can never play soft. Giant in New York. I run it back like Saquon.
Exactly. You
Gotta
can
win
tap
no
me.
matter what. Fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up. You can check the scoreboard. Check the stats. Jay Chris.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin'. You look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch. I'ma shine out. Working hard. Yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on. Took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings. I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard. I can never play soft. Giant in New York. I run it back like Saquon.
Okay.
How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin'. You look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch. I'ma shine out. Working hard. Yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on. Took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings. I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard. I can never play soft. Giant in New York. I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Arizona.
Let's go. 30 base. We own them. We own them.
What's those dirty?
They'll look to throw. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Here we go. 15.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now this throw, it's complete. It's Moncrief with it. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Here we go. Here we go.
I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Second down in inches. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. They'll look to throw here. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Washington, touchdown number 18 on the...
Break. 43's the mic. 6-6.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Going. He's got a man. Complete. The 20. 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Dante Moncrief. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown.
Come on, set. 18, Gator. I got Chopper. Snap.
Now back to throw. Moncrief brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
On the ball, come on.
A very solid gain of 27. He'll look to throw. He's got it at the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Dante Moncrief with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us in.
Ready? 60 or.
Check girls, check girls, check girls.
Okay, I'm not rushing that.
Looking to throw. It's caught by Moncrief. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. A good pickup there, a 22. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive back.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And complete to Moncrief over the middle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 17-yard line. This quarterback now, only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Dante Moncrief on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that.
Let's go. 60 outlaw.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Ready.
Back to throw. Over to the right side, caught by Moncrief. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. Back to throw now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Going for the deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Dante Moncrief as the first half is winding down.
Ready. Lonnie, 15 line.
Here we go. Watch tight. Tight end right, tight end.
Blue draw Corker.
Running to start the drive is Samuels. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Ready, break.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
5.
Here's Samuels again. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
On the ready.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 45 yards. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On first down, it's Samuels. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. It's their quarterback taking it in as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And the sneak works on 2nd and goal. They didn't wait until it was 4th down to try and get him across.
No, and I think if you're the QB, you like these plays, don't you? I mean, you want to hand it off sometimes, but also...
Ready, 18, Gator.
Army.
They'll start the drive with Samuels. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. 2nd and 13. Complete to Bryant. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. On 1st and 10 is Counter. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll stay on the ground with Counter again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. And this is a blowout so far.
Hey. Hear about Zach Ryder's firing? Huh? Zach Ryder got fired. He didn't get fired. A bunch of people got released.
As we get set for the 4th quarter, a very one-sided affair.
You guys, the only way people are going to be going is to have one of these guys. Snap.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 45 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. On the run is Counter. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Here's Samuels. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Samuels, his 6th touchdown.
Ready, set. 3 to 5 days.
We got double tight. Double tight.
Hey.
It's Counter as they stay on the ground. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Trying to get the first with Samuels. And an alley to run. And he's got the first down. Yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a blitz coming, and down he goes.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. He's going to sling this deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. Counter on 1st down. Not going to get a whole lot. Maybe a couple. 2nd down coming up. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Again, it's Counter. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Steelers, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Arizona, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man, Lord. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Ay, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Ay, she wanted like me cause her like she can't count on him. She tried to be